Hi, I was asked recently about my views on gun control and the Second Amendment, and I thought that I should probably share it here. They are pretty simple. I do not believe that you can chip away at the Constitution piece by piece until you've rewritten it into something that suits the ideas of today. Our founding fathers gave us a government that will stand the test of time if we follow it, or according to Jefferson, if we can keep it. The Constitution states that the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. Our founders were very clear on that, and I do not believe that you can change it. If we allow people to change or restrict one line of our Constitution, none of it will be spared in the end. That's precisely why the amendment process is so difficult, to protect us from the whims of the day, and there are many. Background checks are one thing, and we already have those. It took my father 6 months to get his permit when the law says 30 days. It should not take that long. If problems exist because of, that's my little one. So if problems exist because of failures to properly perform those checks, then hire more competent people. Do not infringe upon our constitutional rights. And each generation must be vigilant to protect those rights. We must never allow those who despise or disagree with the principles that our Constitution lays out, or allow them to alter it, or weaken them. And that's why I believe every American should not only know our Constitution and the Declaration of Independence, but should be familiar with the reasoning behind every article. Why does it matter that Americans' constitutional right to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed? Did you know that the founders did not in any way, regardless of what some Democrats insist, they did not mean only for a militia or for hunting? They will not tell you that. So read the Federalist Papers yourself, and you'll learn amazing things about our government. And so that's your homework for August, and there may be a quiz. And that principle of protecting our constitutional rights is what organizations like the NRA fight for, which is why the left hates them so much. It's exactly why the New York Attorney General just filed suit to have them dissolved. Yes, 3 months before a presidential election, Ms. James is trying to freeze the assets of the largest Republican campaign contributors in our nation. Care to guess why? Ms. James called President Trump an authoritative thug. And she actually campaigned on and promised to investigate him, his organizations, and his associates with nothing more than a personal hatred of the man as her reasoning. She actually called herself part of the progressive side of New York and vowed to use her position to take on a litany of liberal social justice and welfare ideas that have nothing to do with her job. And everyone knows that the timing of this lawsuit is no coincidence. She is a smart and a calculating woman. The NRA typically spends upwards of $70 million during elections to help Republican candidates. She's using her position to manipulate a presidential election. By freezing the NRA's funds, she wipes out a major source of campaign funds for Republicans 3 months before an election. Tampering with elections, isn't that a crime? And if not, then maybe Texas should sue to have Planned Parenthood dissolved and freeze their assets before the election. If Ms. James has a case against the individuals in leadership at the NRA, then of course charge them. But to unitarily dissolve an organization that's been in existence since 1871 and has over 5 million members for for something that she claims only 4 or 5 people did is an egregious overreach and an abuse of power solely for political gain. Or a VP audition, I would like to add. But make no mistake, if this is allowed to continue, it is only the first of many liberal AGs across the country will take. Obama weaponized the IRS and the top circle of the FBI, and that was stopped. So now they're trying a new way to target conservatives. A political maneuver against those they disagree with ideologically. And you cannot weaponize the law, no matter how skilled and powerful you may be. And I'm just left wondering, when are conservatives going to fight back? We're running out of time. So please let me know what you think. Leave your comments below, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you.